and get involved in that. But just as far as boxing, still fighting, that's it, man. You know, I mean, look, you fighting fucking Kimbo right now, dog. Like what are you gonna be doing next if you still fighting, dog? What they gonna have your ass fighting bears or some shit? Am I gonna see your ass at fucking Ringling Brothers and shit? And they gonna be saying, you know, they gonna give $1,000 to whoever can go 3 minutes with the champ Roy Jones and shit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
¿Qué pasó, güey? It's your homeboy Quetzalcoatl hitting your ass up with another video. Now, today's episode of the Fuck Your Life Boxing Show is about Roy Jones Jr. Roy, hang up your goddamn gloves, man. Now, when I made that video that you just saw in the intro, I was serious about Roy Jones retiring then. That was about 4 years ago. And he was already past his prime then. Far past his prime. I was joking in the video about where his career would go, and I mentioned him fighting bears or fighting at a carnival or at the Orange County Fair and challenging a fan, giving him a prize to see if he can last three minutes with him. But now, 4 years later, I can't even believe I'm doing this video on this shit. He's actually doing the shit that I said he was going to do. If you haven't seen, go to his Instagram page. He's challenging a fan to a fight. And if the fan beats him or knocks him out, he'll give him $100,000. He has it as an advertisement or as a picture or whatever on his Instagram, and I'm like, this shit is just fucking sad, man. Seeing Roy Jones, the shit he's doing right now is, man, weak al vato, man. Shit is sad, man. Roy Jones is quite possibly the most physically gifted fighter of all time. When he was in his prime, he was doing unbelievable shit. You know, he had blazing fast hand speed. Was throwing them amazing combinations on motherfuckers. Knocking dudes down with his hands behind his back. Doing shit against Hall of Fame fighters like James Toney, where he did the rooster shit on his ass. He went from that to trying to fight a fucking fan. Like, what the fuck is going on, Roy? And as I said in my previous video concerning Roy Jones, had Roy retired after the John Ruiz fight, it would have been the perfect ending to his career. But instead of that, we got to see Roy Jones at his worst. It all started when Antonio Tarver landed that huge left hand on him. And we saw Roy Jones' vulnerability for the first time. He got his ass whooped. Roy Jones decided to come back, and Glenn Johnson gave him the business. Knocked him out cold. He had him looking like a dead body in the morgue. Then Danny Green stopped him in the first round. Had his ass rolling on the ground, struggling to get up, looking like one of my homies who had too much to drink, and he's having trouble standing. Not too long ago, Denis Lebedev knocked him the fuck out. Had him sleeping again. And most recently, Enzo Maccarinelli. Enzo Maccarinelli. A guy who works full time at a donut shop. Knocks Roy the fuck out. I mean, it had Roy knocked out bad. Had him on the ground, moving his knees side to side like he's dreaming about skiing and shit. And it was just something horrible to see as a Roy Jones fan. And this isn't mentioning the decision losses that he's had after the John Ruiz fight, where he lost to Hopkins, he lost to Tarver in the rematch, and he lost to Joe Calzaghe. And it's unfortunate that the new generation of boxing fans mostly associate Roy Jones with these losses, because they weren't around when Roy Jones was doing all these amazing things. The old school boxing fans saw the transition of Roy Jones, how he went from a great fighter to a boxing joke, from Captain Hook to Captain Concussion. And his legacy and the things that he's accomplished are already cemented in boxing history. But he is tarnishing his legacy by continuing to fight, because people are never going to forget him being put to sleep like that. And this isn't just for his career or his legacy. Roy Jones, you need to retire just for your own health. Boxing has a lot of sad stories. Fighters going into financial ruin, ending up with so many health problems. And you, right now, you have all of your faculties together. You work as an announcer. You can still speak coherently. Two stories that come to mind are Meldrick Taylor and Bobby Chacon. I remember watching a HBO special on Meldrick Taylor. Right now, he can barely speak. You can barely understand what he's saying. Same thing with Bobby Chacon, who has dementia. Can't understand the goddamn words coming out of his mouth. And it's unfortunate to see fighters who you used to enjoy watching end up like that. And that's a very real possibility for Roy Jones if he continues to fight. You don't want to end up like that, man. Don't fight a goddamn fan. Just hang up your goddamn gloves. And I hope Roy Jones watches this motherfucking video, man, because this shit is just, it's getting out of hand, Roy. But I just want to throw in my 2 cents because I saw that Instagram post that he put on there, and I just felt that I had to make this video, man. Let me know your thoughts on Roy Jones. Do you think that Roy Jones should still be fighting right now? Do you think he should go ahead and hang up the gloves? Let me know in the comment section. And if you like this shit, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This your homeboy Quetzalcoatl, signing the fuck on out.